Done.
So smart from Moon. He actually backed up, realizing just running back to his tower would have caused him more damage, and now they move to Kuro, who hits the perfect Light Strike array. He's still got Slave at level 1 available, and Jirax, the shards, actually going to isolate Kuro, but it's still First Blood coming into Fly. They just keep beating into him. 1-0 now for the offlane.
Those safely and are very comfortable getting bottles at the moment.
I wonder if it's a reaction to the harassment. Maybe it's a reaction to the harassment they're getting on the offlane. Courier. Moon would just love to charge this right now, and I think they really want it. So, yep, charging over on Fada. The Courier still just safe behind the tower, and the 17% connection from Moon. The snowball protection comes in time, but Fada doesn't have enough to run away, but he can do some damage to Miracle. Maybe he does. He did it to the tree lines. The one charge on 5 life to survive. The shards in from Jirax. The shockwave will find the kill, and PL will go down. 5Jungz responding so quickly to that attack, and a very, very thankful for. Yeah, he was visible for a fraction of a second, and they're looking towards top. The shards come up, Notal's trapped in here. We look for the defensive spirit. I'm not sure if he has one right now, but Jirax is going to keep on him. But RP is also available. They can snowball into that if they want to, and yeah, there is defensive spirit. But it's a little bit further over to the right, so Notal's tightened them out. Support is on its way as the Winter Wyvern coming in, and there goes your RP. Jirax forced back, and then the Sleight of Fist does the work. They burn the RP and find the kill. Of such a support player. So he sees Matumberman, but he doesn't react like he's seeing Matumberman. So he walks back into the sentry ward, and now they just go directly into the Nether Strike. Look for the burst heal. The shards are flying in, but Jirax cannot help him. That's just one of those times where Fly made that play. You're right. You really do want to have that knee-jerk reaction the second you see an Emperor's hero.
Yeah, so we can't overstate the credit that Fly deserves there. While Jirax is actually being charged out, there's a Spirit following up, and
I guess Searing Chains and 17%.
Doesn't even get a chance to use his snowball. And honestly now, Ice Breaker they might be able to get here. Has to use the snowball early. Now he can charge out if he gets...
But look where Wyvern is. He throws down the Observer Wall. They actually revealed out the Magnus, who will get the Blink Skewer over on Crit, but Chris still got Cold Embrace, so they have to put him under. The Shallow Grave will keep him alive for now, and he curses over on Fada. There's no real focus of a target. In fact, Notal's chasing after Kuro. Bags up so he doesn't get hit by the Lion Strike array, and doesn't really have a lot of mana to play around with. Already triggered the Drum Charge, and Fly with no Shallow Grave, and the Omni Slash up from Matumberman. He gets in close enough, does enough damage. The Monkeys will lose both of their support heroes. But their cores remain alive, and Spirit Breaker is...
I think Fata's just like out of frustration. Screw it, man, I'm going on this guy. And same with Mag, but they end up getting sweet nothing, and
here they come.
Getting even more frustrated.
Sleight of Fist Searing Chains. Where's the follow-up? The curse is over on the Magnus. Now the RP, they have the Compass to come in. The Light Strike array, they able to clean up Anthony because no one committed from Monkeys. They waited for the reaction, and now they can initiate in. The Snowball pulling him back over the PL. Can't doppelganger in time. Laguna Blade from Kuro will find the kill, and Notal bailing back out. The rest of his team may not be so lucky, however, as in comes the Magnus a long way forward. The SP will charge down at the bottom lane while Flying Crit on the run out. The shards will block a little bit of their path. There was still a narrow area they can get out. And in fact, Crit will just take to the skies, proving that the Wyvern can fly. They check the other corners, but Fly just walked himself away. So they only get the pickup on the PL.
Yeah, Monkey Business just don't have the damage right now. I mean, they've got the dual boots of travel and their 2 farming cores, and they're both scaling at a reasonable rate.
They're coming in. The charge actually knocking Jirax back. Is there support? There is when he goes through the Nether. As the Ember Spirit actually gets brought down by the Storm Spirit while all this is going on. Moon probably thought he was going to have the help of the Ember Spirit. Now he's blocked in. He's trapped in the corner. They're not going for him though. They let him live. In fact, now Moon charges out after Fada. They must feel like they have to back up because of top lane.
They don't have that much damage yet. They just don't. They've got plenty of control. They had a gold lead, and they're going for another
found
fight.
Fada. The PL will throw a lance down for now, but it's the charge coming in from the Spirit Breaker that may be a little bit more difficult to control as he goes directly for the Nether Strike. They keep the bashes on, and the Sleight of Fist will find the kill. The Mag was on his way up, but realized he couldn't do anything, so they just have to accept the fact that Storm will die, and that bumps him down to 6 Bloodstone charges.
That's very good for them. Those kind of pickoffs, great. I thought they might have started a fight. I don't know that they want to fight necessarily. They're able to extend their lead, at least until Fata has his Orchid. They're able to extend their lead by farming on the map. And I think that's very good for them because ultimately the damage they have is going to come through the PL and the Ember Spirits.
Shallow Grave needs to come up from Fly, didn't get it off in time, he went for the weave. And that will not be enough to keep the Wyvern alive either. Perfect level 2 Omni Slash. They do still have that mid tower being denied.
This is a tricky kill to make though. If Notel has any sense of it happening, he is out of there.
It's almost impossible. You have to blink RP to get this to start, which is exactly what happens. Pulling back. Now the Lion Strike Array. Okay. He didn't have a sense. He didn't react in time. That RP was instant.
To come after that skewer. Not the easiest of execution even after the RP, but they got it right.
Yeah, that they did. On top of them. They're trying to get rid of the healing ward. But G-Rex has also come in. Snowballs, the curse going to be there, but he picks up the cursed target. He picks up the supplements, so now they can chase up after the moon, while at the same time, Fada jumps in, being beaten around. He's going to run low on mana pretty soon. The Diffusal plays on up, yep, but they have the control factors there from Monkeys. The Ember Spirit brought back to be part of that fight. Finds one kill, but they get the Storm to suicide. Back down to 6 Bloodstone charges.
In fact, they're getting the rush anyway. It's well worth it.
Yep.
If they get it. Looks like there might be some contest.
Well, Mag could try and blink and skewer them out or onto a cliffside. That's a possibility, but then crit. He went to the Arctic Burn, puts the Blink Dagger on cooldown, but that's why the Storm Spirit jumps in. He wants to kill on the Wyvern, can't get it, and now there's not really enough mana to make this last jump. The Ember Spirit will take the Aegis, the Immortal, and Matubberman on the front lines. He's isolated Fly and has Omni Slash available, so he may just try and pick up the support straight away, but Miracle moves up for him. But the Storm's rematch find one win to Wyvern, picks up a second being the Spirit Breaker. But Roshan dropped, even though his net worth is up very, very high. I just expected more in a way. Now they're going to kill off Kuro on the top. With a Splinter Blast, they're going to have enough damage. Storm Spirit will jump in. There's not much more he can do from here, especially when the curse goes on the Magnus. That's ultimate. Holds him in position. The RP was used to try and buy some spaces. He skewers himself away, but the SB won't let him go. In fact, jumping into G-Rex and allowing Notel to do the rest of the work. Attacking into MC. No skewer, no escape, and they're losing too many heroes right now for 5Jungz, as they will also lose the Tuskar. What a curse, what a control.
It just really up, it looks pretty close. You look at the graph, it also looks pretty close. But what you're dealing with is a PL and an Ember Spirit. And people say that you want to have that Ember Spirit to counter the PL. Well, no, sorry, the Ember Spirit's on the same team as the PL, yeah. And they're both very, very slippery cores. The stronger they get, the more difficult they are to deal with.
Long jump in from Notel, and well, he switched it up, man. He actually finished the full Lincoln Spear. They're going to lance him, they're going to throw crap at him, but the healing ward's keeping up with Supplement. That's why he hasn't taken so much damage, but now he's in a little bit more trouble, but Fada jumps in behind. He controls up the Wyvern. They do not want this curse to come out, but Crit's still there, and he curses on the Magnus, holding 3 players in position, but you still don't have your Ember Spirit, so the PL has to do all the work. Throws out one of the lands to kill off Magnus, and one little illusion is chasing after Matubberman, who's got practically no armor. They lose more than that. Problem is if they start losing tracks.
Yeah, and they're going for an aggressive move themselves now. I think they could get a pick off on a support maybe, but it's risky.
They look to Fada, charge themselves in with the lance, and MC comes in for the RP, catching up Big Daddy as well as Mumianda, and they have to jump themselves a little bit further away. The Shallow Grave keeping Moon alive for now, so still no one dead. He goes for the Nether Strike, pushing G-Rex back in the Spirit Breaker. Finally brought down, but they're burnt through so much. The curse control does the work, but they haven't got the kill on MC. The Lance is trying to do the work, as now PL actually embraced for the moment. They don't have any physical damage. They can attack him in there, but they find 3 kills anyway as 5Jungz. They keep the chase going. Their Vortex not available. Any kind of stun, nothing. Both Ember and Dazzle will be able to escape. It really felt like Monkeys had a lot more control at the start of that fight, but it just started to dissipate.
Yeah, the
crit was not enough. But did you
Cap's a really good item.
Yeah. Does he ever really want to commit an Omni Slash just to kill off a Dazzle?
No, probably not.
It's like Spirit Breaker wants to commit himself to kill off the Tuskar. Charge still on cooldown. He's got 12-1 charges, but Matubberman makes very short work of him.
It's not worth it. But I mean,
it's so high. I still don't feel it. I still don't feel the 10,000 experience advantage. We're probably going to feel it right now as Notel. Nope. It's again why I don't feel it. I feel like it's sort of there, and then Moon feeds himself. He was coming in to help his teammate, but that didn't work. Actually,
I feel like they aren't sure if they need to fight now, fight later, because they've gotten themselves into more fighting situations than I would have thought they would have at the start of the game.
like this one on top. Like Miracle still here for some reason. They're BTing in, and well, in comes Tusker, gets a snowball up, and they really want to keep him down here because Matumbaman with the double damage room was hitting into the tier 3 tower, so Miracle will end up dropping. They take care of all of the illusions. So Matumbaman and MC, they have to get out of this bottom lane safely. The Spirit Breaker's charging in, so they still have perfect vision. Where is that gem or something? No, Matumbaman, no RP available. They'll use it to the Spirit Breaker up, so he can't go directly for the Nether Strike. And Nota tries to play the bit of the game here. Where's the Spirit? They at least get the curse off, and the control on MC is just so big. Matumbaman starts killing his own teammate, and now they can keep the control of him, and even find the extra 17% hit. But Matumbaman, so much damage. Finally, he's going to drop. Takes a while to do it though, and they look for more. They had the vision over on...
Annoying for Fada if he has to roll deep, but can't see anyone coming. Well, Moon's gonna run into the gem.
Yeah, they saw him. And at the same time, Fada, he jumped back, and now will jump back in again. And over, fighting Fly, they just Lacuna Blade him down with the Orchid to make sure there's no Shallow Grave, dragging the Wyvern back in with a Vortex, allowing for now, hopefully, well, yeah, should be, a double kill. Also, the timing is nice, but the Static Remnant was waiting for him, so was Magnus. And now it's MC's turn to get caught.
It's basically a target on your head. He's gonna go on you every single time.
This time Fada was just jumping over towards Notal and gets the fire back out from the Wyvern. He does still have the curse available. Try to slow down Matumbaman, but there's no fortification. That's why these Raxes are dying so quickly. And Matumbaman, where's the vision? They need to reveal. Now MC, he's actually able to find the double RP. Fire jumping down, and look at the cleave. It just goes to work. Storm Spirit will find himself 2 in that one. And that'll be the full mid-ranks down. How's top looking, however? Miracle trying to have a crack over on this Billy Rax, pushing back Fada, draining out his mana, but now also Mind Control returning to this top lane. Miracle trying to bait out with his illusion movement, but Matumbaman's not being dissuaded. He just keeps pushing on this bottom lane. He's taking out the range Rax, now going for the melee. Miracle has managed to return himself, and Matumbaman just wants that. A spin, TP out, the damage output is not enough. He's able to survive and retreat without losing anything.
I think that's monkey business, so just...
And the Radiant Observer Wards are watching monkeys moving into the Roshan pit. So this is not a surprise at all, and RP is up. So the blink in, he does the RP, but it's only on the Winter Wyvern. They're looking for more, so they keep the Spirit Breaker out of play. Omnislash is up from Matumbaman, and he's basically going to let it go before there's more PLs on the field. And, well, they just jump it. Fada in close, the snowball. Protection is there. And Miracle, the Shallow Grave is keeping this PL alive. He can't doppelganger away. And Moon's not too healthy either. 5Jungz just so strong during this fight. Big Daddy might return to the fight, but his Lincoln Spear's already been proc. Crit's being controlled. And Kuru just waiting again for more Line Striker race to keep the control up. Crit's on the run out here. Not possible. And that's 3 heroes lost. And they're just coming. It looks like they're just coming for the GG push. There's GG is the call. Monkeys will admit defeat.
And they didn't let it get to them when at the start things looked a bit shady for them. The Juggernaut was a bit underfarmed, the Tusk was far behind.